Hey y'all. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come on up in here so I can start my commentary. We got a long night tonight, y'all. We got a lot to talk about and we got a long night. I'm gonna wait until some of y'all come up in here. Yep, we got a lot to talk about. I mean, a lot to talk about. Come on in here, y'all. It's your girl Shirley, Miss Gerry. Tonight we gonna come. Hey Godfather, I'm doing good tonight, Godfather. It's just me tonight again. I don't know. Gerry don't feel like I don't know. Do he may be in the live tonight, but he's not coming on with me tonight, Godfather. I got a lot to cover. Let me first do my introduction. Come on in, y'all. This channel is for adults only, 30 and over. No children are allowed in here because we cover everything relationship and how it relates to God in our everyday life. Um, if you are not 30 and older, 25 years, as long as you're an adult, you're welcome in here. I prefer 30 years and up, but as long as you are of adult age, you're welcome to sit in my live, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Godfather is deeper than that. It's deeper than that. I have to let me tell you something. As long as you're 18 years and older, you are welcome. You are welcome on this channel. If not, you will be blocked. I don't allow trolls on my live because I cover everything that's so real, and I don't allow trolls on my live. Um, I don't care if it's one or two people in here a night. I'm gonna build this channel one person at a time, the way God wanted to be built. Tonight we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna wait until some people come on in here first, and then we're gonna talk about the election first. We're gonna talk about the aftermath of the election, and then as you come in, hit the thumbs up on our like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you don't have um, a YouTube family, you're welcome to come in and join our live. It's 10 people in this live, and I only see one thumbs up. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can stay in the algorithm. Tonight, how you doing? I'm here now. I'm interested. You should be because this is a real channel, and these are real things and real events that go on in people's lives. So you should be interested. Y'all, first of all, it's 18 people in here. I need y'all to hit the thumbs up as you come in. Hello, Jenny. I should be able to stay for, okay. All right, Godfather. Hi, Tyson. How are you? Thank you. Hi. I'm gonna it's 16 people in here. I need y'all to hit the like button as you come in and drop what city or state you're from so I can shout it out if you like me to. Good morning. How are you? Well, where are you from telling me good morning? Because I'm in the United States. I live in the Carolinas. I'm gonna spend the first gotta get the likes up. It's 20. Tell them, Godfather, it's 22 people in here and I only have 5 likes. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Because tonight is gonna be an interesting but real topic, y'all. Because I don't, in my life, hi baby, in my life, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I keep it real. I tell my real life journey on this channel, no matter how. I don't be embarrassed about nothing I go through, y'all, because God is real. And I'm gonna hi. Oh, you're from India. Hi, Jenny from India. If you want me to shout out where you're from, drop it in the location. This is my relationship hour that I welcome people in and I get to know people. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I get to know people and I get to, shout you out and spend a minute with y'all. Anything before I get started because my topics are so real, y'all. And I'm going to build my YouTube channel. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if it don't be but two people in here a night. I'm going to build my YouTube channel. I want this YouTube channel for not only to benefit me, but to benefit others across the world that's going through things like I'm going through. First, I'm going to touch on the election, y'all, the aftermath of the election. Let me tell y'all what bothers me the most. I don't understand how Black African American people. Hi, hello, thank you. Hey, David, how you doing tonight? You feeling better? I'm praying. I'm hoping you finna tell me your rotator cuff feels just a little bit better. I hope so. Y'all, Godfather, David, and a couple of others are my A1 day ones, and I know them personally. So I shout not from joining my YouTube channel. I shout them out. I make it my business to get to know each and every one of my subscribers to my family. It's 10 people in here and I only got 5 likes. Hit the like button as you come in. Y'all, let's touch on the election. I don't understand why people, now the aftermath, just like it always is, people want to get on the news and get on YouTube, get on these social medias, and it's always people that look like me and want to say what the aftermath of the election gonna be for Black people, for poor people. Let me tell you something. We ain't the only we ain't the only race that have poor people. Every ethnicity in the world has poor people. I'm tired every time it's an election, and after the election, people want to get on and want to holler about how the election results are going to affect the poor Black people. It's more than poor Black people in this world. So I don't understand why every time it's an election and the election is over, why is it that people want to come and want to speak poverty over Black people? I don't understand that. We're not the only ones in the world that's less fortunate. And just like I told them, well, y'all need to speak for y'allself because you're not speaking for me. I'm comfortable in the way I live. I get up and I go to work every day. I do things to try to labor and make money every single day. So, I mean, they couldn't be talking about me, and I'm African American. I'm doing okay. Everybody could improve their life and want to improve their lives sooner or later, but I'm okay. I'm not poor and I'm not rich. I think I'm at the place that God wants me to be at right now in this time, in this place. Y'all, people got to learn how to denounce things from over their heads. I don't understand it. Every time they turn around, all they want to speak on, it just like when people, right, all they want to speak on is African Americans and how stuff gonna affect us. We ain't it's poor Caucasian people, it's poor Indian people, it's poor people all over the world. So why is it that every time an election don't go the way it needs to go, it's gonna affect us? No, it's not. We ain't the only ones that decided the race. We just a piece of a ethnicity that decided who gonna win and who wasn't gonna win. And believe it or not, our vote was so minute, but important, but minute. They didn't. Our vote probably wasn't even counted for real. So I don't understand it. I really wish that these commentators at like Roland Martin and all the ones on the news and all on CNN. Y'all stop speaking poverty over Black people and how things gonna affect Black people. They affect other races the same way they affect us. I don't understand it. Now they talking about this Trump 21, Trump 25, and how it's gonna affect. Child, can I tell y'all something? Trump 25 is for the rich. Trump 25 ain't got nothing to do with us for real. They talking about tariffs and how that's gonna affect us. First of all, the little stuff that we buy from places like Temu and all them other places, the little stuff we buy, y'all, ain't even enough to even be worried about terrorists. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. People work with they got us, they want us to politic out. That's what they want us to do. Y'all don't listen to that stuff. Keep living y'all life according to the way God say live, and y'all and everybody should prosper. If you don't labor, you ain't gonna eat, and that's just the bottom line. I don't understand why is it that every time stuff happen in this world, the first thing people want to go to is black people. You got me bent. Stop speaking stuff over my head. Stop speaking negativity over my life. And when I see it, I get on there and I denounce it. You see what I'm saying? Because words are like spells. People can speak them over you, and it can manifest. I'm finna give y'all a perfect example. Y'all, if y'all notice, I'm by myself tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Gerry is a veteran. I'm gonna tell y'all so much, but I don't want to tell y'all too much. I read something on Facebook that this lady, this so-called psychic lady, sent me on Facebook talking about some. You are meant to be successful, but it's things that's in your way, forces that's holding things back. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't denounce what people trying to speak over you, this shit will manifest before you know it. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, let me tell you something. Whenever I hear or I somebody try to speak negativity over me, I denounce it. I don't care who you are. You're not gonna come in my life and do that to me. Well, thank you. They just like spells, and they will take over you. Words are just like spells, y'all, and they will take over you. You understand what I'm saying? Before you know it. And if you ain't smart enough to know what people are trying to speak over your life, that stuff will manifest in your life. And you wonder why you sitting up one day and you doing good. Everything, bam, there go the crash out. And no one understands why. It's a young commentator on YouTube called Just Jay. Y'all go check him out. Do you know what he said? He said shit ain't real in 2024. It couldn't be. Because the things that people do in 2024, y'all, is unreal. You understand what I'm saying? You sit up one day and your life is beautiful. Y'all should hear that people, but you should the stories that people come in Burger King and tell us. You should hear it. The rise and falls of their life. You should hear it. But the ending to their story, no one never stays down. Some way, somehow, life managed to turn around and they pick themselves back up. That's why I don't allow people to speak stuff into my life. When people get to speaking stuff, y'all, I denounce it. I be like, the devil is a lie. And if I turn something on YouTube and somebody talking and they talking negative, I go head on and I listen to it all. And at the end, I plead Psalms 91 over my head and I comment. And I denounce it, and I be like, you know what? You ain't talking about me. I'm a black woman and I'm fine. That's not what I need. You see what I'm saying? I want to be wealthy. I want to be well off. I want to be what God say that I can be when he said I can be that, y'all. Y'all know something? The things that I done went through this weekend in my relationship, it is so draining, y'all. It's draining. And I have a person that I talk to, a mutual person that I know of but really don't know. And you know the advice that she gave me? She said I couldn't live like that. But what do you do when a person is so good to you and they do everything for you and they make sure you okay? But that one moment in time, they just crash out because of things that they did not deal with in their past. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, don't let y'all past determine y'all future and y'all presence. Don't do that. God gave me this platform and I'm going to be as truthful on this platform as I can be. You understand? Because that's what's going to get people. You got to tell the truth. No matter how bad, no matter what you think is embarrassing, it's not. It's the truth. And that's all you can stand on. If you notice something ain't right about the person, your significant other, your sibling, your somebody you socialize with every day in your life, if you notice a pattern of things that they keep doing and it is not right, it is your job as that person brethren to speak on it. Because a lot of people, they know that things ain't right in their lives. They know, but they refuse to accept it. And don't never let them make you the scapegoat of what's going on in their lives. Y'all, I discovered something about my significant other that I noticed. And I literally had to end up telling Gerry, he got to go to counseling. Gerry ain't on no drugs. Gerry is a veteran, y'all. And it's things that I've been noticing about him that are not good. And if we don't get it under control, we're not going to prosper. We ain't going to have nothing, y'all. And we're not going to have anything because everything that we plan, it seemed like as the time approached, it does something to him mentally. And I need him to go and fix it. I need him to go wherever he needs to go and fix it. You understand? We all have faults. We all have trials and tribulations, y'all, in our lives. We all have things that's wrong with us. None is perfect but the kingdom of heaven. But when you know something wrong and you don't accept it, and you keep letting that manifest and manifest and I've been noticing it now, y'all, for a whole year. For a whole year, I've been noticing it. And I just can't do it no more. Because if he don't acknowledge this and deal with this, we ain't gonna have nothing. We ain't gonna never get to that next level. And y'all, I'm sorry, but I don't care how good a person is to you and how they provide for you. That's a form of abuse. And I'm not gonna let nobody mentally abuse me. I will work with him and I will do whatever it takes with him to try to get him back whole. But I will not be No one, I will not endure abuse by no one. Even listen, people don't think that they be abusive to you. Prime example, my friend in Cleveland that I was telling y'all about earlier, she's going through the same exact thing with the man she been with for over 20 some years. But the only difference is, y'all, he's on drugs. And I told her, if you gonna hang in there with this man, you have to be 100% truthful. We started off as close friends. So I always revert back to that no matter what. And people really think that men, I fear I might need to, and if you go to counseling as well one day, if Godfather, if that's what needs to happen, you got to step into that. Hey, Layla, no one knows you like you know you. And I don't know what made me even speak that the other night, y'all, when I said no one knows the person, the real person that they're with. That person ain't gonna show you the real them. They only gonna show you so much of them and what they want you to see. Y'all, it's so crazy but serious with Gerry and I, and the mental illness that I'm seeing. It's so real, y'all, that I don't even know. And ain't this sad? I don't even know if we're gonna get to celebrate his birthday. My mutual friend that I know, she said, man, who don't want to be celebrated on their birthday? Who don't want to come around to go to dinner or something? A person with a mental illness. That's who. I wouldn't trade Gerry for nobody but God. That's how good Gerry is to me, y'all. But I can't help that one moment in time that I got to sit back and I got to think, Shirley, but so was your stepfather to your mother. But he also had a mental illness where he drank and it turned into abuse, and your mother stayed there for a better life. Don't be your mother. This how deep this is, y'all. This is the reason why I built my YouTube channel. So when I go through things in a day, I could turn to my YouTube family. Because just like I think I'm the only one going through something, it's somebody that's going to tune into this YouTube channel from all over the world that's going to relate to what I'm talking about tonight. And like I told, and back to my friend, Gerry said she need a counselor to tell her that it's not gonna work. Ain't that something, y'all? And here it is, he need a counselor to tell him what needs to work. He don't understand that when these times come, how it affect you and your life. Y'all, I got a dog all throwed off because she used to Gerry taking her out in the morning when he get up. Now I gotta get up and don't have to be up until 6:30 to keep that routine going because he done crashed out. You see what I'm saying? He don't understand. He don't understand how what he goes through, how it affects our life. Y'all, we supposed to be going to Memphis for his birthday and my birthday. But he done crashed out. And I've been watching this pattern. And I've been watching this pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. So just imagine people that's got a significant other that they ain't even dealt with. Hey, baby, that ain't even dealt with that issue yet, but they see it every day. Just like my friend in Cleveland, I mean the same script, y'all, different cast. Guess it, yeah. And you know what? At least the difference is with the others. She dealing with somebody that got a drug problem. My mother was dealing with my stepfather that was an alcoholic. I don't even have, Gerry don't have neither one. He just crashes out. It's something that he didn't take care of when he was in the military. And you know what? God really set me down and had me to compare the two. What's the difference between what your mother went through for security and a better life than what you going through for security and a better and a good life? What do you do? How do you turn and walk away from a person that has done everything for you and have not been abusive to you at all? But when they crash out, it feels like abuse. Do y'all realize how many people all over the world that's dealing with this? That's how you got girls that end up unalive and women that end up unalive and children. Because we turn a blind eye. We didn't have a platform. We didn't have a platform to talk about the things that bother us. Because a lot of people are too ashamed to tell about things that they go through. I'm not, y'all. I can't be. Use me, God. If I got to be the example for somebody today to look over at a person and say, look, you got to go get help for what's going on. And just like I told Gerry, I love you with all my heart. But if you love me like you say you do, I need you to go get some help, baby. Because if not, me and you not going to be together. God didn't put me with you to not flourish. When God put people together, he put you together for you to flourish. He who finds a wife finds a treasure. Y'all, be a treasure. Sometimes treasures have to stand bold. You see what I'm saying? They have to shine bright like a diamond to people. You got to step out on faith and just know that whatever it is that person was doing in your life to help you live a better life, God is gonna make sure that everything work out. But you gotta believe that. Y'all, I'm just not, I cannot. I came too far to turn around. And this been going on for a year, a whole year. I've been seeing this, and I'm like, you know what? And I even told him, I said, Gerry, I even told him, I said, I noticed something about you. Whenever we plan something, you crash out 3 or 4 days before it's time, y'all. Not because we don't have the money. The money. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The money is not an issue. Because when we plan things, I plan a budget to make sure everything fall in place. So the money ain't an issue. So for those that saying, well, damn, maybe he done fuck. No, that ain't the issue, y'all. The issue is Gerry served in the military and something fell loose. And them 18 years that he stayed with this older woman that didn't give a good goddamn. She didn't address these issues. She let these issues she let them manifest. And she let them manifest, and she let them become a part of him. So now he think this the norm. And it's not. It is not. And I told him, and I understand, veterans, they go through a lot, y'all, and I understand that. But just like I told him, who don't want to be with their significant other? If you need time alone, tell me. I need time to myself. And when a person keeps saying they need peace, but they're not practicing peace. Peace starts within. Peace is from the inside out, y'all, not the outside in. So if you ain't got peace within, it's you. How can y'all will be surprised at how many people going through what I'm going through. And you know what? And I can hear a lot of people say, see, that's why I don't fuck around. That's why I'm single right now. No, can I tell you something? You single because God said you need to be at this time and in this place. God send you what you need, y'all, and what he desired for you to have to build you up. But so do the devil. And you got to know the difference between God and the devil. You gonna know when God send you something or someone, or send somewhere, someone, or something. You gonna know it's God, because ain't nothing but good things gonna come out of it. And just like I told my mutual friend, how do you give up on somebody? I know I need time to myself from time to time. 100 gotta have. I know that's right. See what I'm saying? You got to know yourself. It comes from within. You got to know you as a person. Y'all, you got to step out on faith on things. Some things you got to turn away from, no matter how good they are. But don't blame somebody else for your mishaps in life. Accept it. You cannot sit up and blame other people for where you are and for where you at in life. You can't do that. And y'all, the problem that I'm having, Gerry don't accept that this the way he is. But the proof is on the beat. No one understands this. Who don't want to be around for to get celebrated on their birthday? Who don't want that? So guess what? If we don't celebrate his birthday tomorrow, I can't worry about that. I have to journey on. I have to stay the course. I have goals. I have dreams. I have things that I want to do for me to get me to a better place in life. You understand? And if he gets himself together, it'll be so I can get us to a better place in life. You understand? But either way it go, I have to do it. I can't crash out when my significant other decides to crash out. Because God put me on a journey. Y'all, it don't feel good. It don't. If y'all go back and y'all look at our short video of me singing to my husband, and you look at him, you can see something in him. You can see the love he has for me, but you can also see him crashing out in living color. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it. I saw it. And I tried and I did my best. But when a person is in that motion and in that time, it ain't nothing you can, as they say, once the car crank up, you can't cut it off. Unless you got what it takes to turn that car off. I don't have the key. I don't know the remedy to stopping him from crashing out. I wasn't in that space and in that time with him in that 18-year period. And I have a question for y'all. It's 10 people in the chat. As you come in, hit the thumbs up. Because what I'm talking about is real life. And I need my YouTube family. Because I really don't know what to do. How do you stop a person from once the wheels get to turning? I don't know. I don't know the key to this, y'all. All I know is it don't feel good. It really don't. To know that somebody you love going through something and ain't nothing you can do about it. Because you don't know what to do. And it's affecting you in a way that you never thought it would. Y'all, I got Crohn's disease. I had my Crohn's disease so controlled until times like this come. And the only reason why I'm not suffering tonight is because God instructed me to build a platform. Godfather say marriage counseling. I told Gerry that tonight. It's not us. It ain't a us thing. It's nothing that we're going through. You see what I'm saying? It's something that he's going through. That's what's so messed up. Y'all, my husband don't argue with me. My husband don't fight me. My husband don't disrespect me. My husband don't yell at me. My husband don't do any of that stuff. I don't go through any of that. That's what's so messed up about it. He crashes out and life stops. And everything be so messed up. Look at my dog. Perfect example. And I don't want to tell Gerry, I don't need you handling cutie pie. They can give you ways to help him. He's awesome. And that's what I told him. I said, if you love me like you say you do, you gonna have to go get help for this. But first he gotta accept it. When I tell him that things are wrong, he said, no, it ain't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Everything. But here's the proof. Right here. This situation. I can't no more. I cannot. I cannot. Baby, we building our legacy to leave behind. And you done crashed out. And I didn't want to do it without him. Right. And I told him, I said, it's okay not to have it all together. You are a human being. It's okay. I can't change what did and didn't happen 18 years ago, y'all. I can't do that. She let him crash out time after time after time after time, and didn't do anything about it, and made him think that it's okay. And now here we go today. I can't do it. It ain't okay. It's not okay. It ain't okay. No, it's not okay. And then he tell me I'm always speaking stuff. I'm always speaking the truth. I'm speaking what I see. I'm not her. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this go on and don't say nothing about it. I don't need your money. I'll work my part-time security job, my Burger King job, and I'll build my YouTube family. I'll build it. Period. And that's what I'm gonna do. If I got to do it by myself, y'all, so be it. You know how many people going through stuff like this? This is real. We ain't got time for nobody to be sitting on TV spitting more words of defeat over people. We going through enough. You can look at a person every day and think that they got it together, y'all, and they crashing out at any given second. Because they ain't dealt with things that's sitting deep down within the pit of their stomach. You got to deal with that stuff. It's not real. Because God, Father, I'm my life. I promise God, if you give me a platform, I'm gonna speak the truth. If I kept this bottled up inside of me, y'all, this would kill me. I have Crohn's disease. I watch my mother sweep stuff under the rug. I'm not finna keep, this house ain't finna have a dirty rug. So when it fly, so when the rug fly up, here go all the dirt, all the secrets, all the mental and physical abuse. Mental abuse leads to physical abuse. I ain't having it. I don't look my age because of the simple fact I stand on principles and I stand on morals and I stand on values. I'm a black woman, a strong black woman. And if need be, I'll go at whatever all by myself. I know it ain't gonna be easy, but guess what? I go live with my family at Burger King throughout the day when God tell me to. I'ma speak it. Y'all, I'm mad as hell. If I don't look mad, I'm very upset. Because my husband done crashed out and I can't help him. Because I don't know how. And I blame myself sometimes. Because when God kept showing me them signs, I kept talking to Gerry about it. And kept talking to him about it. But now, you know, you're not going to bring that on this journey. This right here is our new beginning right here. And we going to have one. And I don't care what nobody got to say. It sounds like you're doing everything you can. I know from experience that counseling helps. He has to want to get help, and it's okay to get help. Please don't blame yourself. I don't, T. It just bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen this, and I kept telling him, hey, Trina, and I kept telling him, I said, listen, something ain't right here. And I think that's exactly what it is, see. And I told him that. I said, I'm not her. 18 years though, girl. Can you really teach an old dog new tricks? Will he be willing to learn? Will he be willing to go? You got to accept it first. I don't need nobody sitting up. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. And then you know what I hate? I'm talking about mental illness. I'm talking about my husband. That's what I'm talking about. But what went on with us? And what's going on now? And you know what? And God knows. I saw it. I saw it come. It brewed, y'all, because look, we stayed in an extended stay because down here, when your lease is up, if you don't leave a week or two before your lease is up, they'll resign your lease automatically. And where we lived wasn't a good place to live. So we decided that we were gonna go stay in an extended stay until we find us a house, a house that we could call our own. Y'all, when I tell y'all what we prayed for came to pass, go back and look at my timeline. Me and Gerry touched this house. I said, babe, God listens to you. Touch this house and ask God to give us this house. And he did that. And God did that. You understand? Because Gerry, you talking about a man after God's own heart. But you letting the devil destroy you because you don't want to accept that you got something wrong that you didn't deal with when you left the military. And it didn't help that you were a young man and this older woman got a hold to you. And he married that lady, y'all, and stayed with that lady in a marriageless marriage for 18 years. 18. And now look, here we go. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. And then when you sit down and you can compare something that happened in your childhood to what's going on now. My mom did it, y'all. My mom stayed with my stepfather in Alabama because it was 11 of us. And my mom knew she had a good man that had demons, alcoholism. And we suffered all kind of mental abuse when he drank. When he drank, our lives got ruined. Other than that, we had a good upbringing. Y'all, I am not, and I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. I am not finna relive my mother's life. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. And like I told Gerry today, you got to go to counseling for this. I seen him crashing out, y'all. I seen it. So you can be to yourself. I need to know so I can so he can be to himself to try to get himself back together. But when a person ain't even accepting that something ain't right, no, I'm not. No, it's not. No, it ain't. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Cause them motherfuckers will crash out and be done killed you. You understand that? In the name of no, it ain't. No, I'm not. I ain't got time for all that. Y'all, that's why I told you never know what goes bumps in the night in somebody's head. You just never know. And one little thing can happen and bam, there it go. They done crashed out. That's why you see all these young guys killing their girlfriends. Or you see these mothers crashing out, hey baby, and they killing and they killing their children. You see what I'm saying? Or you see husbands killing unaliving their whole families, or killing their significant other. I don't have time for that, y'all. I don't have time for that. I'll go at it by myself. See you, Trina. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Trina, before you go. Have a good night. Hey, Cricket. We talking about mental illness in relationships, Cricket. That's what we talking about. We talking about mental illness in relationships and how real it is. We're talking about tomorrow is my husband's birthday, and I don't know if we're going to celebrate his birthday because he done crashed out. That's what we're talking about. My husband is a veteran. And my husband married young and stayed with a woman for 18 years in a marriageless relationship. And all of that, I will. All right, Trina. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Hey, Trina, pray for me, babe. And I'm going to pray for you. I see you, Trina. Look. And Cricket and how he don't crack. He stayed with her for 18 years. And last year, I started noticing things about my husband. And we stayed, like I was finna tip. Let me finish telling y'all. So we moved from where we was and we stayed in an extended stay to get us a single house where we can have our own and we can be in our own little peaceful world. We did that, y'all. Don't y'all know when it was time for us to move here, Gerry crashed out. I started noticing it when we stayed in that extended stay. You see what I'm saying? Because as long as we was in that townhouse, I was going to work, coming home. I was paying attention, but I wasn't. You see what I'm saying? I never saw that side of him. I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy to pay attention. But when you in a small space and you working and you coming there and you in that small space and you seeing everything, that's when I started seeing it. The crash out will last a day. Then it went from a day to 3 days. Then it went from 3 days to a week. Then it went from a week to 2.5 weeks. Then it went from that to a month, honey. Gerry is a very kind-hearted, generous person. He'll give a person his last. What he believed in what that word say. One of Gerry's cousins got a hold of him. He left me for no reason, and he crashed out, and he went to go stay with her. Gerry blew through over 10 grand, y'all, just spending money on things he didn't even need. Gerry don't do drugs. He don't do drugs. He don't have an alcohol problem. He very respectful. He's not abusive. He's kind-hearted. He everything that God wants him to be. He's a beautiful man. But when he crash out, we lose, y'all. He blew through almost 10 grand. And the cousin sat there and let him. And every time and when we talk about it, just like I told him, I said, you crashing out again. How much we gonna lose this time? I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Just give it. Just give it. Just give it. Just give it. It's the most craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I'm trying, yes. They know he a giver. And not one time did she, and just like I told her, I said, I can understand, like I told him, I can absolutely understand her not wanting to get in your business. But goddamn, I'm sure you sat down and expressed to her goals that you had set. And instead of her sitting there watching you swipe, and swipe, all she had to say was, Gerry, you know you got this, and this plan to do. You all right? You getting yourself together for that? But instead, she sat there and she let him crash out. Now here we go again. Godfather, I'm going to build my YouTube channel and I'm going to use it as an income. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong. If you think something wrong, you got to stop. You got to go get help for that. Because guess what? I'm finna build my YouTube channel, y'all. And I'm going to use it as an income. I'm going to get this together just in case. I got to go at this alone. Because if he don't get help, I'm not going to be with him. And I mean that. I am not going to live my mother's life. And I mean that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be with somebody that constantly crashes out. We're never going to have anything. We're never going to accomplish nothing. We're never going to prosper, y'all. I'm not going to do that. No. He got to get help. And I'm speaking to somebody here tonight that's going through the same thing. And then they always want to make it your fault. You always saying stuff. If I don't say nothing, then what? I'm not her. I'm me. What you mean? She didn't love you. I do. I appreciate everything about you. Right, wrong, and indifferent. I'm not doing it, y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. In the past, I would let it affect me in a way like no other. I had my Crohn's disease under control and did not realize how this was affecting me. It definitely spoke. The Godfather say definitely spoke to me tonight. Honestly, what wasn't expecting it, but you did. Lord knows, I didn't know how bad this situation was affecting me. If I didn't have if I didn't have the 6 people in here now, I don't care if it ain't but 3. When God ready to build more and more and more and more, it's gonna be that way. Cause I ain't stopping. Period. I live everyday life. And it's hard, y'all. But I live everyday life. And what got me on this journey, part 2 tomorrow night. I got one deeper than that. Yeah. What got me on this journey that I'm on now is because I had a God brother that crashed out. Crashed out. Yeah. This shit is real. This shit is real. People put on a uniform every day, every single day. Hey, Christopher, you done missed it. Godfather, you tell him because I can't go back over this. I'm going on. People put a mask, wake up every day, y'all, and put a mask on, and and make people think that their lives are so good. And that one moment in time, that silence, you realize that they crashing out. I'm seriously sitting up here tonight, and tomorrow is my husband's birthday, and he done crashed out. And I don't know, do I celebrate or not? Who got time for this? When he crashed out, y'all, no one talks. He goes silent. Who got time for that? And I don't want to turn my back because he's been so good to me. Yes, he done crashed out, Chris. Mr. Gerry is a veteran. And he got things going on that he need to deal with, baby. If you go back and you watch my short video and I was singing to him, I saw it then. I saw it then. But the messed up part about it is, like I was telling everybody, my husband, before he became my husband, Gerry was with a woman for 18 years that didn't give a damn. And he had to been crashing out like this with her. And she sat back and let it kept going and made him think that that was part of what a relationship supposed to be. I noticed it last year. I started noticing it. And I started speaking on it. Now, I told him, I said, you got to go get help for this. Because when Gerry crashed out, we lose big. Because Gerry is free-hearted. He swipes. We lose real big when he crash out. And I can't do it. And he no, but and Chris, the messed up part about it is it's the mental. My husband ain't on no drugs. There's no women involved. We don't go through stuff like that. Gerry stand on God, but Gerry will not accept that something is wrong. Do you understand? He won't accept that. And then he he does he'll block me out his phone and he go around his family and he spins and don't care. Friends spin, don't care. Then when he come back down to reality and you make him realize what done happened in that period, he feel bad. 2 or 3 months go by, the least little thing can happen, and he crash out. And he don't want to talk. He don't want to listen. You know what everybody said to me today? They was like, who don't want to be celebrated on their birthday? At work. He stays at work. He stay at work. And at first I didn't realize that something was wrong until I said, look, and it don't happen until we plan to do things or an event come around. Long as ain't nothing we don't plan no event or something big come up, Gerry like this. Something big come up like his birthday, he crashing out. We supposed to go to Memphis Friday. It's something that he ain't dealt with when he was in the army. When he was in the service, he didn't deal with it, and it didn't help that he was with somebody for 18 years that didn't give a damn. Ain't none of that help. And now here we are. And I'm not going to hide what goes on. He paid all the bills, even in his crash out period. I don't suffer for nothing. I don't want for nothing. But my husband think that is living. He think it's okay to be that way. And it's not. And if he don't go get help, I'm going to leave him. And I mean that. He got to get some help. He got to. Because if not, I can't do it, Chris. I'm from Alabama, honey. And you know, we growing up from Alabama, we done experienced so much shit in our households. We had the best upbringing there is, y'all, being from Alabama. Our mamas cooked, clean, made sure we was clean the whole nine. But they took things from their spouses that we as adults today ain't gonna take. And I promise you, it took me back to that. It took me back to that period. And I'm not going to stay with a man because he provides for me and he takes care of me. Y'all, I don't have to work. I work because I want to work. I work because that's the right thing to do. Work. I'm building my YouTube channel. Work. Because it's the right thing to do. Just because you have a spouse that's willing to pay bills, to make sure you got a comfortable life, You got to be okay when the home fire stop burning. That's why I work. No one is going to show you the real them. Nobody. I it's people all over this world that's going through what I'm going through right now, in this place, in this moment in time where I'm at. And Gerry don't know. I put him on my YouTube page. He don't know. He inspired me through God to build this platform. So when these days come, I have friends and I have my YouTube family to keep me lifted up and to keep me encouraged and tell me it's going to be okay, and to speak to me through God, and for God to speak to me through them, and for me to speak to y'all through God. I'm trying. I'm trying. He got to accept it first. He got to accept it. You a woman who will stand by anyone, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm going to try my best until I can't no more. I will. I will. That's why I'm building my YouTube channel right now, because I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to have my income where it needs to be, y'all, because I'm not finna sit here and go through those changes. Tomorrow, the 20, and mine's the 26th, and I took off work. Y'all, we had all of this planned. Long as ain't nothing planned and ain't nothing going on, right? Not so much as scary, but unpredictable. And I'm gonna tell you why I say not scary. Because my husband is not a harm to me. Gerry prays over me. The only harm Gerry do, he do to himself. Y'all birthday, yeah, and my dog. His birthday is tomorrow, November the 11th, November the 12th. Cutie Pie's is the 25th and mine's the 26th. Yeah. What do you do? What do you do? It's somebody going through this right now. Yes, stand strong and do what you have. I am, baby. I am. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to work and I'm going to be the best representation of Burger King I could be. I'm going to go to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and I'm going to be the best representation as a security officer I can be. And I'm going to get on this platform and I'm going to make sure that I do the best representation of God that I can do. What he did? What you mean what he did? Well, who did? He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to me. He crashed out. When we have big events planned and we have things planned, it's like he crashed out. And when he crashed out, our life just stops. And he don't understand that that's not the right thing to do. When you, and you know what, y'all, and that goes back to relationships. When you don't let God put you with the person he designed for you and desire for you to be with, this is the type of shit that goes on. You get with the wrong person, you end up spending all of these years of your life with that person and think you living until that part of your life come to an end and you step into the real reality of how you supposed to be in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure this is not what he ain't just started doing this. This came from 18 years ago. And it's trying to peek its head in my life. And I'm not having it. He at work. Gerry is an engineer, baby. Them people make them engineers so comfortable. It's unbelievable. Because some nights he can't make it home because he have to work overnight. Oh, they got luxury showers and everything where he works. They got a rest room, a quiet room, the whole nine. When he crash out, and then he say, I need peace. But baby, who blocking your peace? Why you don't need peace until we plan to do things? And it ain't about no money, y'all. My husband is an engineer. It ain't about no money. We got 99 other problems, but our finances ain't one of them. It ain't. Now I'm stuck in this moment, y'all. I'm stuck in this moment. I got degrees, 3 of them in criminal justice, but I'm not doing that. The furthest I'll go in criminal justice is what I'm doing now, security. That's the furthest I'll go. And while he crashed out, he paid the bills. He made sure I'm okay. But y'all, that ain't enough. I want my husband. I want who God gave to me. He got to get help. And I'm talking to whoever needs to hear this tonight. If you dealing with a person that you see ain't functioning and doing things the way it's supposed to be done in the order things supposed to be done in, and you keep seeing that, don't turn a blind eye to that, because it ain't gonna get no better. You got to confront it sooner or later. Y'all, I'm mad as hell. I don't know, do y'all see the anger? I'm mad as hell because my dog all throwed off. And I don't want to tell Gerry, no, when he come back down, I don't want to say to him, no, don't mess with Cutie Pie. Let me deal with her. I don't want to say that to him. I don't want to say, no, because see, you crash out too much. And when you crash out, life stops for us. You know what I'm saying? And I felt him crashing out, y'all. I seen it. This time, he got to get some help. He got to get some help. I'm not telling him he can't come back to his house, but he got to get some help. Because I'm not his enemy. But for some strange reason, When people crash out because they got mental illness going on or unresolved feelings that they ain't dealt with or whatever the case may be, when they crash out, y'all notice you the problem. Have you ever noticed that? It ain't never them. You the problem. Gerry told me I'm always saying stuff. What I'm supposed to do? Sit there and be quiet? Like the lady did for 18 years? I'm not her. I speak bold. I stand in my truth. I'll accept the consequences, even if whatever it may be. You running away, however you want to do it, you'll come back in God. But whenever you calm down, you'll come back. You'll come back. Y'all, when we first moved here and it was time to sign the lease, Gerry crashed out. He crashed out. I had to end up signing the lease for both of us because he crashed out. And I noticed he don't do this until events or it's time for something to happen. That's it. Now, everything I plan now until he get help, it's going to be Miss Gerry. I love my husband with everything I don't have, but I love me first. And I don't want to feel abused. That will set me off from my sisters and my mother, because I'm the one that never got abused by a man or never got mistreated. And I didn't become Miss Gerry to start. And that's just the bottom line, y'all. I have Crohn's disease. I have something that God has given me that's a curse over our family. I have aneurysms running our family. I can't do this. Do y'all know how this feels? Do y'all really know? Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, and I'm not even waking up to him telling him happy birthday. Do y'all know how that feels? Do you really know? Mental illness is deep. And there's a lot of us walking around here that's Gerry's and talking about something. No, it ain't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, what the hell you call it then? Well, what is it? Who don't want to be with their wife on their birthday, the night before their birthday? Who? But when I start living my life separate from him, then he gonna want to go get help. And I'm gonna be over it then. I don't understand why people, and it's not just only men. So I just can't say people, because you got some women out here that's crashing out worse than men are. So I'm not gonna say that. Y'all, shit get deeper than this. But I'm not gonna relive my past. But one thing about it, it ain't no abuse. I don't worry about him cheating. Ain't no drugs involved. Ain't no alcoholism involved. Ain't none of that. That's a good man, y'all. And his footsteps are ordered. It's just that he made a bad decision in his younger years that's now coming home to roost. And he got to deal with it. Through that bad decision, that person that he was with made him think that him running away was okay. It ain't. It ain't. It's not okay. It's not okay. If he don't go get help, we're not gonna be together, because we're never gonna get to the next level, and we're never gonna accomplish nothing. And then people gonna start looking at him as less than. And I don't want that, because that's not true. I'm going to invite everybody that's on my live tonight, y'all. Y'all, take a true walk down. If it's something you notice that ain't right about you or somebody you dealing with, y'all go to counseling. Go get help. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The suffering silence is the problem. Then when you run across somebody that really love you and that really give a damn, you see them as a problem. And all they showing you is love. But you see it as a problem. Because it's something you ain't never had. And something ain't nobody in a relationship you was never showed. Do you stay with a person because they good to you and they treat you good and they make life easier for you? Do you stay with them when they in denial? Or do you scrap up your boots and you trust and you believe God and you stand on what you stand on? I'm standing on this, y'all. If it's me he wanna be with, he gotta go get help. He gotta go get help. Now tomorrow night I'll be in here. And if need be, we'll all get together and wish him a happy birthday. But y'all, I'm done tormenting myself over this. I'm done. I'm not gonna go out and buy a cake and do things and do stuff and hope that he come. I'm not gonna do that, because I'll be hurting myself if he don't. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to go through that. But at the same time, I ain't gonna tell y'all that I'm not gonna sit back and wonder where my husband is. I ain't gonna tell y'all I'm not gonna do that, because I'll be lying. Yeah. A spiritual reader told me when I started seeing this stuff in Gerry, a spiritual reader told me, y'all supposed to be a power couple. You've been trying. It ain't you, it's Gerry. He got to accept the things that's going wrong with him. How that lady know that and they never met him a day in her life? See, sometimes God speaks to you through people. Sometimes he send you right to that person to hear what you need to hear, to know that it's not you. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to work. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna be with my YouTube family. That's what I'm gonna do. Just like I got to stay on this journey. This journey is gonna be very prosperous for me. It really is. And this is where I be. And I need my YouTube family. Because I don't want to get sick. I can't. I got to keep the home fire burning. And I just got to pray that we don't lose 10 grand in his crash out time again. That's all I can do. That's it. Ain't nothing else I can do. Pray and journey on. God got me in this place for a reason in this time. And it's not comfortable, y'all. Because when I look to my left, I don't have the other half of me here. When I get up in the morning, I don't have him. When I tell y'all good night and I go and I get in my bed, I don't have him. I don't have my husband kneeling at my feet in the morning praying for me. I don't have that. And it hurts. See, I can tell y'all my feelings. I don't have to hide how I feel because God knows. Yeah. But then I have to just say, you feel like all the ones who done lost somebody that ain't gonna never come back. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna read this word. We gonna meditate on this word, and we gonna say good night. And we gonna meet again tomorrow. And I'll be coming on doing shorts all throughout the day. Miss Gerry is gonna build Williams Us, 1969. And I'm gonna trust God that he's gonna do what he needs to do. God don't put two people together without having a plan to keep them together. You know, ain't no journey easy, but if it's worth it, you stay on it. If you can't stay on it, make sure you done everything you could do to try to get it and to try to fix it before you turn and walk away. When it surpasses your understanding, stand, let it go. Let it go. Unexpected, unexpected, unexpected strength. Ain't that something? Be strong and let your heart take courage. All you who wait for the Lord. This is Psalms 31 and 24. Be strong and let your heart take courage. All all you who wait for the Lord. Ain't that something? Okay, y'all, come on. Our lives are full of circumstances that make us feel weak. Why, y'all? That's how I know I'm in line with God. You see, do y'all hear this? We are prone to compassions, and sometimes we measure our strengths against others. We feel like we are less beautiful, less skillful, less able, but strength isn't always what our human minds are conditioned to think it is. Remind yourself of Jesus as he carried his own cross, the verbal abuse he took from the crowd, the pain that he willingly suffered as he was left to die, the acceptance and endurance of pain, and the lack of violence and fighting was all a part of Jesus showing courage and strength in an entirely different way than we expected. Take courage. You are stronger than you think. What is the difference between the kind of strength God gives and the strength of the world? Ain't that something, y'all? Why? Ain't that something? What we just finished talking about. Wow. What is the difference between the kind of strength God gives and the strength of the world? The strength that God gives is a strength that no one could take away from you. God gives mental strength. The world gives you physical strength. And it all comes together. Because sometimes you need physical strength just to survive in this world. But then, after you go through something and you get by yourself in that lonely, dark place, that's when God give you the mental strength through his word. That's the difference. I love you, my YouTube family. I love you, Lord. I love you, Gerry, wherever you may be tonight, baby. Your wife praying for you, honey. And gonna always, no matter what. But we gonna do it a little different this time. That's right. Can't give up, y'all. For what? Where your strength at? Got to have it. For days like this. I know, T. Thank you. It is gonna be all right. Oh yeah. Oh Godfather, you know I love you. You know you my favorite. Yes. It's already all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for staying in this live with me tonight. Thank y'all. Y'all don't know, y'all just don't know by me being able to talk about the things that I go through throughout the day. It really helps me. And then when I read the word and it lines up, that's how I know God got this journey and God got me. Anytime what I go through lines up with the word for the day, I know I'm in line with God. And as long as you in line with God, everything gonna be okay. It's just that some things in life you got to go through in a marriage, in a relationship, that's surpass your understanding. And when that happens, you got to give it to God. When it get too much for me, y'all, I leave it right here. Yeah. Till tomorrow, y'all, when I come live for my husband's birthday, I'm going to celebrate it. Even if I have to celebrate it with my YouTube family, so be it. I cannot let the devil stop me from doing and achieving my goals. And right now, building my YouTube family is my goal. Sometimes you got to go through it, y'all, to get to it. And he didn't say how you got to go through it. You just got to stand on what you know and what you think is right. And that's what I'm going to do every single day of my life. It's your girl, Shirley, Miss Gerry. Until we meet again, y'all. Good night, my YouTube family, my YouTube brothers and sisters. I love y'all so much. Y'all continue to pray for Miss Gerry. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Williams Us 1969. I'm fine. We getting ready. Well, we getting ready to end now, Pro. You got. You gonna have to. You got to rewind the live, baby, because it's deep and it's good. If I said anything that relates or resonate, continue. I'm from the Carolinas. If I said anything on this live that resonates to you and can relate to you, consider subscribing to my channel, Williams Us 1969, and becoming a family member. Until we meet again, y'all be blessed and y'all have a good night. Pray for me. I'm going to pray for y'all. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock sharp. Bye, y'all. Be blessed. Mwah. Bye. See ya. Bye, guys.